How's it going, everybody? Welcome. So I'm here with Dr. Gore. He's a chiropractor, and we just worked out with some BFR cuffs, it's blood flow restriction cuffs, and we're here today to talk to him a little bit about the benefits and why you should probably use them in your new workout. How's it going today, Austin?
Good. After that workout, it's a pleasure meeting with you and getting a chance to talk about blood flow restriction and how everyone can incorporate that into their own activity. If it's performance training, if it's rehab coming off an injury, it's a great piece of equipment that you can incorporate at any phases of your training regimen.
Absolutely. I kind of noticed them whenever you first mentioned them to me about 6 months ago. And I think a lot of NBA players like Dwight Howard are using them that are a little bit older athletes. Their joints are, they can't take the load of lifting heavy anymore. So this equipment allows them to, I apologize for the airplanes out here. There's an airport right here, so it's a little bit distracting. But the cuffs allow you to take a smaller weight and still get the same amount of stimulus, wouldn't you say?
Exactly, and that's what it doesn't have. You don't have to compromise your joints, your ligaments, your tendons, and you referencing the professional athletes. I mean, they just played an entire game, but they still need to train, get stronger, and this allows them to achieve those results. Achieve the same results as lifting heavy, but now with the BFR cuffs, they get to use a lightweight and achieve them more efficiently as well.
Nice. I've read a little bit of research about the hypertrophy being a little bit more like faster or efficient. Can you speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, so if you go into the gym, normal high intensity training, normal weightlifting, you're looking at about 12 to 16 weeks for that hypertrophy to take shape. That's you for noticing your gains, like in the mirror, your muscles getting bigger. So with Studio BFR, you're allowed to see the adaptation in your muscles at an accelerated rate up to 3 times. So anywhere between that 3 to 4 week period, you're going to start to see the results compared to that normal high intensity training.
One thing that I've noticed about them that maybe doesn't get a lot talked about is because I have longer limbs, whenever I do squats, primarily my quads would activate and my glutes would activate, but a lot of the muscles on the interior side of my leg, like my adductors, they weren't firing. But with these, because of the restriction, like all the muscles seems like they're firing, and it feels like I'm a lot more compact in my training now.
Yeah, that's correct. Where normally going into training, we have our deficiencies and our muscular imbalances tend to take over. So like you with the squat, similar to me, as I go into squat, I'm super quad dominant. I'm not able to attack the hamstring. So throwing the blood flow restriction cuffs on allows me to quickly fatigue out the quadriceps. So now my body needs to become more reliant on my hamstrings, and that just goes into what you were speaking to. It allows us to address those asymmetries and get stronger in maybe those smaller stabilizing muscles like the adductors or even the glute med on external rotators. So it allows you to fatigue out all muscle groups.
Nice. So as a chiropractor, do you use these in your practice?
Yeah, so that's how I was first introduced with blood flow restriction, was working with one of my mentors. We were using it for primarily athletes, such as a rotator cuff strain. We worked with one gentleman who recently had an ACL repair. So the fact that athletes, they get to jump right into training because we aren't compromising the ligaments, the joints, and they're able to work on that muscle atrophy that has taken shape from the surgery. So we're working with them and allowing them to get back to the sport they love playing at a quicker, more efficient rate.
That's awesome. And we were talking a little bit before this about your new business, Studio BFR. Could you speak a little bit about what your plans for this company is?
Yeah, so I'm excited to announce my wife and I, we are starting a business called Studio BFR, and it's all going to revolve around changing the way how people train. Nowadays, time is of the essence, but we don't want to compromise our health, especially in this pandemic. Our health is all we have. We want to be stronger. We want to be more strong in our immune system as well. So Studio BFR allows us to work out in an efficient manner using our blood flow restriction cuffs and just allowing the general population to get a sense of how athletes work. And trust me, once you put these on, it's a whole different workout, and you will feel the difference and be addicted to blood flow restriction following that first workout.
Yeah, I can attest to that. It was an awesome workout today. We're going to add a little bit of footage from our workout. And if you have any more questions, where can they reach out to you, Austin?
Yeah, so the best way to reach out to me is one on Instagram. Studio BFR is going to be our Insta handle, and right now we're working on creating our website. It's under construction, but that will be released quickly. Other than that, just keep an eye out for us, and we look forward to bringing this to the community out here.
Awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for
Yeah.
being on the show. And,
Thank you.